Welcome friends to Literature Mantra. I'm Harsh Singh and in this video we'll discuss the work The Grip of Change by P. Sivakami. ठीक है? Now before I discuss this, अगर आप दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी में पढ़ रहे हैं, specifically in semester 5, you are doing BA English Honors or School of Open Learning or IGNOU or any other university where Dalit literature is prescribed in your semester, then this video will be useful. Because this work of P. Sivakami is a good example of Dalit literature. ठीक है? And this is the PDF that we have prepared. ठीक है, अगर आपको लेक्चर के बाद ये PDF चाहिए then just connect with us on our WhatsApp number 7678160296. ठीक है, along with this definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel to get more updates. So what are the things that we will discuss? Introduction, then synopsis. ठीक है, उसके बाद issues and themes that are there. Primarily it is about the Dalit community, in particular feminist Dalit literature. This is an example of feminist Dalit literature. ठीक है, afterwards some significance or what is the significance of the novel. These are the things that we will discuss one by one. Now before that, अगर आप मुझसे जुड़ना चाहते हैं then you can connect with me on Telegram. ठीक है, and this is the link, Harsh Singh Sir Official. And this is a brief about me. ठीक है, and let me tell you that I've done my masters from Delhi University, Hansraj College. I've also written UPSC CSE mains with English literature optional, and the rest you can read here. And just one more announcement, if you are preparing for MA English entrance for next year, matlab coming year, we are starting a new batch. For any inquiries or enrollment, just call or WhatsApp us on this number 7678160296. ठीक है, and similarly for Jamia, because if you remember the entrance for Jamia's PG English is done separately. उनका एक separate exam होता है जिसमें subjective और objective दोनों होता है. ठीक है, so we are running a new batch even for this. Now let's go through this PDF step by step. Now first of all, what is this about? ठीक है, already I told you this is a good example of Dalit literature. ठीक है, The Grip of Change is the English translation of the Tamil novel Pazyana Kazi Thalum. ठीक है, by P. Sivakami. Now P. Sivakami is a prominent Tamil Dalit feminist writer. ठीक है, and this novel was published in the year 2006, and this is significant because it is the first full-length novel by a Tamil Dalit woman. ठीक है, along with this, remember that it is a significant work in the area of Dalit literature, especially for its powerful exploration of caste, gender, social change within the Dalit community. Now, Dalit literature के तो बहुत सारे example हैं, but this is a good example of a novel by a Tamil Dalit woman. ठीक है, because that is one of the issues that it explores. उसके बाद देखते हैं synopsis इसका. See, novel में होता क्या है? The novel centers around this character Katha Muthu. ठीक है, charismatic Parayar leader who fights for justice for Thangam. ठीक है, and Thangam is a Dalit woman who has been brutally assaulted by the relatives of her upper caste lover. ठीक है, Katha Muthu navigates the complexities of state machinery. ठीक है, because even the state machinery is biased in favor of males and the upper castes, and the deeply entrenched caste hierarchy in his village to seek justice for Thangam. ठीक है, उसके बाद the novel also explores complexities of caste dynamics and struggles within the Dalit community, highlighting both external oppression and internal conflicts. Now, हमें ये पता है that the Dalit community has often struggled to find justice against the upper caste. But here we have an example where there are some internal conflicts within the Dalit community. Here we have patriarchy as well as the factor of caste. ये दोनों हैं यहाँ पे. Afterwards, read this. Sivakami's work is notable for its critical perspective on both the caste system and the Dalit movement itself. ठीक है? So, critically also analyzing the Dalit movement itself. Normally what we read is the Dalit movement is about justice against the oppression by the upper castes. But here we have an example where there are some conflicts within the Dalit movement itself. ठीक है? Now she addresses the patriarchy within the Dalit community and the broader societal structures that perpetuate inequality. The novel also includes a sequel called Author's Notes where Sivakami revisits her work and provides further insights into the character of Gauri, Katha Muthu's daughter. उसके बाद देखो, this novel is a powerful piece of Dalit literature, as I already told you, offering a deep and nuanced critique of social hierarchies and the quest for justice and change. Now keep in mind that if you use these phrases, these sentences in answer writing, you'll get a very good score in your exam. उसके बाद देखो, what is the narrative structure of this book? This book is actually comprised of two parts. ठीक है, first is the narrative, grip of change जो है, and the second part is the author's note. ठीक है, now what is the author's note? It is a meta-fictional sequel to Katha Muthu's daughter Gauri. ठीक है, who is presented as the author of book 1 reflects on the process of writing the novel and the relationship between fiction and reality. So this adds a fascinating layer of complexity to the work. ठीक है? Afterwards, let's go through this issues and themes. First of all, caste oppression and resistance. ठीक है? Second, gender and patriarchy. Third, social change and its complexities. And fourth, the role of literature. ठीक है? Now ये वाला जो है caste oppression and resistance. The novel vividly portrays the brutal reality of caste discrimination and the struggle for Dalit liberation. Now this is what you will expect from a Dalit literature, right? From a Dalit novel. Sivakami doesn't shy away from critiquing patriarchy within the Dalit community. Now this is another aspect which we find in this novel. This is one of the reasons why this novel is important, showing how women face oppression even within their own marginalized group. ठीक है? So marginalization by patriarchy as well as caste. Afterwards, social change and its complexities. The novel explores the challenges, contradictions of social change, showing how progress can be slow and uneven even with dedicated leaders like Katha Muthu. ठीक है? उसके बाद the role of literature. Through the author's note, Sivakami raises questions about the power and limitations of literature in representing social realities and inspiring change. ठीक है? उसके बाद देखो, what is the significance of the novel? First, it is a voice of a Dalit woman. ठीक है? The Grip of Change was the first full-length Tamil novel by a Dalit woman. Remember this, making it a groundbreaking work that brought a marginalized perspective to the forefront of Indian literature. उसके बाद critique of Dalit patriarchy. As I have highlighted this plenty of times now, that it is also a critique of patriarchy. And what type of patriarchy? Dalit patriarchy. Patriarchy within the Dalit movement. ठीक है? Sivakami's willingness to critique patriarchal structures within the Dalit community itself was bold and sparked important conversations about gender equality within social justice movements. Complex portrayal of social change. This is another issue. The novel offers a nuanced and realistic depiction of the struggles for social justice, acknowledging the complexities and contradictions involved. ठीक है? Now, social justice itself is a very, very complex phenomena. ठीक है? It's not that easy. Afterwards, literary innovation. This is also an important aspect of this novel. The unique narrative structure with the inclusion of the author's note adds a layer of meta-fictional depth and invites readers to reflect on the relationship between fiction and reality. Now, this is another issue on which you can get questions. So, you should know what is meta-fictional depth. Okay? Now, remember that if you are preparing for exams, semester exams, then having a good grip of this work of this novel is absolutely critical. Okay? If you want this PDF, just WhatsApp us on this number that is flashing 7678160296. Okay? And if you are looking for detailed coaching, then again that is available. Just contact us on WhatsApp. And those of you who are preparing for Jamia's entrance, if you enroll in our Jamia's PG English entrance, then you'll get a free preparation guide, a free coaching for CUET PG English also. Okay? That is the plus point of this course.